Very often I've stated that our economic system is a clear and present danger for all of us. And we get a good example when we realize that we all know how to make the vaccine. We all know that we could create a Marshall Plan to create factories. I mean, this stuff has been going on for 18 months. A factory may have taken a month or two to build. You know, China built a hospital a week for a while. So we could build factories around the world that mass produce this vaccine and got it into the arms of every single person on the planet who wanted it. We know most would. Most people don't fall for some of the shenanigans that we have allowed to occur here in the United States. So we have the wherewithal to do all of that. And why is it that we don't do it? Because our economic system has strangled us. We're dependent on patents that private corporations have, in as much as these mRNA vaccines were developed with public dollars mostly. And somehow, because of our economic system and lousy politicians, we can't say this is an existential problem for humanity, and as such, we will build factories throughout the world and ensure everybody is vaccinated against this pandemic and any subsequent pandemic that occurs. It should not be in the profit domain, because again, you have to go through the shenanigans as how do I make $1 out of this? I mean, let's give a simple example here. To get the tests right now, cheap tests, we have countries that are charging $3.50. In Great Britain, you get it for free to check for whether you're infected with COVID or not, so that you can mitigate it before it becomes a problem. I want you to listen to this, and then we'll take it on the other side.
One tool we should be deploying at a much greater scale than we currently are is rapid testing. Earlier this year, the Food and Drug Administration authorized several rapid COVID tests for over-the-counter use. Then, as COVID cases fell significantly in the spring, Abbott Laboratories, one of the leading producers of these tests, reportedly began destroying inventory with a limited shelf life. According to the New York Times, workers were told to, quote, take apart millions of the products they'd worked so hard to create and stuff them into garbage bags. Well, now, as infections continue to surge and millions of kids are heading back to school for in-person learning, demand for these over-the-counter tests are through the roof. And that is because they are a remarkable weapon for the COVID arsenal. For about $25 or so, the at-home antigen tests can deliver a result in about 15 minutes. Are they accurate? Yes, not quite as accurate as the PCR tests, which are processed in a lab. Are they foolproof? No, but any form of testing is better than no testing, which is perhaps why some countries have been using rapid testing for months. England rolled out rapid home tests for everyone back in April. Just recently, Singapore's health officials said that antigen rapid test kits will be given to all households, as well as children and staff at kindergartens and preschools. The Netherlands is a place where they are making these fairly available. I've seen people taking pictures from other countries. This is a doctor posted a picture of them. Home self-administered 15-minute wait COVID tests available in an Amsterdam supermarket for about $3.50 each. I don't understand. We still don't have these in the U.S. The ones that Abbott Labs make are like $20 or $25, whereas in the UK they're free from the National Health Service. In the Amsterdam, they're $3. Singapore is getting them. How important do you think it is to scale up availability and bring down the cost?
Oh, it's the most crucial thing we could do right now. To scale up availability is what I've personally been calling for over a year now. These tests can be produced, especially the rapid antigen tests, like we're talking about, can be produced for very little money. And we're seeing across the globe that they're actually selling for $1 or $2. We could be doing that here in the United States as well.
Yeah, I mean, I read somewhere, I think per unit price cost production is around 80 cents.
Now think about it. We are in a pandemic. It is expanding. Things are getting bad. Something costs about 80 cents to make. And we are going to charge $20 to $25. About 2,000 times, 2,000% or 2,500% more. America. When you have a system that you can't even do something worth saving humanity unless that guy makes a profit. I mean, it's so short-sighted. You cannot have a country that survives, have an economic system that supports dying, because we the people have created the technologies to save the world, and because it is placed into private hands and allowed private companies to add value and patent the entire thing, that somehow we can survive if we allow a system like this to continue. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.